All these women are going to these places with a whole ass cheeks and coochie lips out on the furniture in front of children.
Shamika, what is the percentages of women that say no to men and get unalived? That is the question. If you cannot answer that question, don't say shit. If a nigga
it's a little low.
If the percentages were that high, the women would not be walking around with their asses out. If the men were really that big of predators and they were so scary because they were gonna harm us and do bad things to us, then y'all wouldn't be walking around in front of them. That's like jumping in the lion's den with some meat. Now, why would y'all be around the predators in front of the predators? I'm not blaming the victims because I'm not talking about the people that actually were attacked. I'm talking about the vast majority. We literally just got through talking about how all these women are going to these places with a whole ass cheeks and coochie lips out on the furniture in front of children. We just talked about that. Okay, I'm not talking about the victims.
So can I ask this question?
I'm saying, why would you set yourself up in front of predators if they predators?
All right, so that means you agree about what Tokyo said, that they put themselves in that predicament, because if they was not outside,
everybody don't put them. Everybody don't.
No, you can be.
Everybody don't put themselves. Everybody don't put themselves in that predicament. That's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is that if the men are so scary, why would you want to?
No, we never victim blame when it comes to
only when it's women.
Because hold on. Do you know why y'all even think like that? Because y'all inferior to men. But we're gonna blame everybody. You have to take accountability, nigga. Bring back shame. You weird ass bitches do weird shit, and there's only.
And hold on. And wait a minute. And hold on. Wait a minute. Somebody said that I was slow. First of all, what's slow is walking around the niggas that's gonna grape you and with your whole titties and ass out, telling them to grape you.
That's dumb.
That's slow.
That's slow.
What? You gonna go around the predators and be like, yeah,
he's
but baby mama, right? But one thing we with
your whole ass cheeks out.
I mean, that's
crazy. That is slow.
Don't give them the right
one thing we do gotta agree on.
It don't give them the right to touch you, but why would you even be there? We're doing that in front of them. If they predators,
some girls.
The thing is, if that percentage is so low, most women speak from the exception rule. The minority doesn't make the rule for the majority. There's majority of women out here butt ass naked. You go to spring break, butt naked. You go to the club, butt naked. You go to a fucking brunch, butt naked. These bitches is butt naked. Niggas is not fucking scary if you out here butt ass naked, nigga. Shut the fuck up, bro. Y'all bitches be making every excuse for bullshit, nigga. And that's my issue. Y'all make every excuse to where women can do what the fuck they want, but there's no consequences. No, there are consequences to every situation that you do, bro. Every choice you make, there's a reaction to that. Duh. What the fuck are you going outside if you so scared of niggas butt naked for?
I said I'm never coming back again. Next I stepped away from the mirror. I got my mind made up now, cause I can see the future much clearer.
What's happening, man? This goes back to, we choose the bear over the man type of thing, man. And I'm glad that conversation started, because here's the thing. Like they said, if men are so bad, why y'all doing this shit? If you're so scared of men and men are so, evil and out to get you, why are you out here doing, like, y'all are very comfortable on one end, disparaging men and saying men are men are evil as hell and we're going to do all these crazy things to you. And on the other end, you just walking around, butt booty naked in public, like, what's the word? Nothing's going to happen. So, and I say that with them, but adding some other stuff. If men were so bad, y'all wouldn't do this shit. Like, check this out. If y'all were so, if men could beat your ass, why y'all in public always fucking picking fights with men? Why are you quote unquote in relationships with some men always picking fights with them? If these guys could break your face, right? It hasn't happened to you. If you keep doing it, you're a little girl. Your family taught you boys shouldn't hit girls. So you out here hitting boys. Then you out here hitting teenagers. Then you out here hitting young adults. Then you out here hitting grown men. And it's like, oh, so you're not really. And you'll say you're not scared of men, but it's not that you're not scared of men. You're not scared that you're gonna get fucked up. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. Going back to what they were talking about with the assault type talk. Yeah. It's and I'm gonna add something to it. There's a segment of you ladies who go to other countries doing this shit too, on this bullshit. And those countries where, those other countries, they might just take it. But hey, what's the worst that can happen? I could just go to a foreign country and just be butt booty naked in front of people. And no, because y'all out there to get some action. Some of y'all come back with STDs, and some of y'all come back with kids. And then some of y'all come back with the time of your life. So you say. But you're very comfortable with the ain't nothing gonna happen to me vibe. So people start looking at you like, I'm not believing you. I'm not believing you. I'm not believing, all of the your hypothetical trauma or hypothetical toxicity, because you seem to invite it. You seem to invite it. And here's the crazy part that's crazy to me. Y'all rarely run into the guys that are so toxic and traumatic when y'all out here showing y'all whole ass, literally and figuratively, just acting a fool. Y'all rarely run into those guys that's just gonna, I ran into super toxic man. You don't see them. So some of y'all keep trying it week after week after week after week after week after week, month after month, year after year, until you find them. I finally found them. I'm scarred for life. And now I gotta, here's my origin story of why I don't like men. No, you just stupid. You're stupid. And let me say this, man. And I made videos for a long time, so I've told stories about situations with people. And it comes to play with this concept. I knew somebody, and they like to go out, and I don't like telling the story really, but they was really being extra. They be drinking, partying, banging body at the time. I don't know what she looked like now, but banging body and showing it off, but drinking. So I was like, hey, you need to slow that down. And she was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I was like, okay, you need to slow that down. So she would have this thing where she would meet guys out, as they were getting her number. And she liked to get numbers to tell people F you in the morning, basically. Like, I don't want to talk to you, like, type of situation. So it's like, hey, man, you need to stop doing that. And she wasn't listening. Like, okay. So she went out, left the club with one guy one time. And her car window got busted. And I'm like, it's like, and she talking to me about it. I'm like, hey, I think you shouldn't do that no more. Stop, just leaving the club. That ain't a good idea for you. But she was like, not a big deal. Now, same provocative, same drinking, same getting numbers and get attitude, same thing. Keep doing it. And then the next time she goes to somebody's house, she gets robbed at gunpoint. Gun in the face, robbed outside of the person's apartment. And all of these things is in the late midnight hour, right? And I was like, listen, you should listen to the first time you got your car window busted, this time somebody stuck a gun in your face. I know you're not gonna keep doing this. Like, you should you should see the signs. But for the attention or whatever it was, she kept doing it, and then it happened. I ain't gotta explain it. It happened, and at the time, it kind of just broke her. I'm like, fell for like it's a whole messed up thing, but it's not. But well, yes, it is a but. But I was like, in my mind, I'm like, I've warned you numerous times. Life warned you. God warned you. You just didn't want to do it. And here's the other aspect. I got to talk like another person, um, reckless driver, just um, just reckless. Just it's like, yo, you got little kids. You got kids. Like you can't be driving like that. And you got kids, and they just like, I'm just doing me. It's like, okay, you're in a rush hour, but you might not get nowhere. So this person, they kept doing it, and then they got hit trying to swerve in traffic, spun out, and spun out and started and basically stopped facing the oncoming traffic, and basically got very close to somebody just running right through the front of the car. And then it dawned, it was like, I had the kids in the car. It was like, exactly. So that's what it took for them to stop that. But they stopped that after that. But as they were talking about it, matter of fact, I can go some other places. Like I know people who were very violent and handsy, putting their hands on people, put their hands on people. Like, yo, you need to chill. That bad attitude, and you meeting people and dating people and you fighting them and cussing them out and they putting your hands on, chill that out. But they just wouldn't stop, wouldn't stop, wouldn't stop, wouldn't stop. And then 2 piece in a biscuit. And then it was like, oh, people actually do that. And it's like, yeah, people actually do that. Stop hitting people. Stop running around here because you just stop that shit. And but that's how and these are adult situations with adults, and this is how they had to learn. And I added it to what they were talking about because a lot of times, you get on social media, you say, men of the issue, men of the problem, and like they say, y'all don't talk about how often ladies put themselves in situations. Matter of fact, let me say 2 other stories. Yeah, I don't like this one at all. So they say you dating the wrong type of guy. You dating these street dudes. Leave it alone. But I like him. But I love him. It's like, leave him alone. He always in the streets. There's always some drama. Leave him alone. And this is 2 separate people too, though. This happened 2 separate occasions, more than 2 separate occasions. But these 2 I'm gonna talk about. One of them got killed because you with him, you got to go. The other one played dead because she got shot. They tried, because they killed a boyfriend or whatever, but she played dead. That's the only way she survived. And it's like, yo, like, that's what it takes for something. Because the concept of this is, y'all don't think it's gonna happen to you. Like it's not a big deal. It's not true. And then you have the concept of people now, they're like setting people up and thinking because you set people up, nothing will ever happen because you're the girl. And you see, that's not been in them very well in the last decade. Like people don't care. And now I'm gonna just, because that always saddens me or whatever. I'm gonna say this. Same thing with chicks and relationships, and I think I could, I think I can be slick. I think I could cheat. I think I could use a person, and it's like, and nothing's gonna ever happen. It's like you're not scared that these guys are gonna. If you were scared these guys were gonna snap you, I would think you wouldn't do this stuff. You get what I mean? Like same thing like with the Dwight Howard situation. She online, oh, he need help. Look at all that cocaine. He need help. It's like you need help too. Because if he was such a bad person, after that you would have walked your ass in the house and got knocked out. Not even saying that he might have been on powder. I don't know. I don't care. But if he was such, such a bad person, he would have hurt you. But it's that concept you don't really think you're gonna get hurt. Same thing like you got women in the military. They were known for, or are known for when their guys are off on deployment, they sleeping with somebody else. And if the guy come home, this person might kill people for a living, but you don't think nothing gonna happen to you. It's like y'all aren't really y'all pushing the envelope to say men are all these evil things. Y'all really like testing the waters a lot, and the results come back that these guys ain't really as predatory as you want to believe, because from the shit some of y'all do, y'all should have actual physical consequences, life lessons. But most of y'all are just, what's the big deal? It's like, oh, okay, you're right. You're right. That's why the guys just leave you, because they leave that stupidity, and then you left with yourself, and you're gonna drive your damn self crazy. But I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm done here, man. Peace.